whom did he die? Was it for me, the one who fell asleep at Gethsemane, who grew too weary, waiting for a savior, so I rested my eyes, just for a second, long enough to miss the traitorous kiss? Is it this failure of a disciple upon which you choose to build your church? It is us. It was by our hands you died, and yet for our eyes you cry, come and see. See that your sin could not keep me from rising. How surprising that he chose those responsible for his death to see him resurrect. For whom did he rise? Was it for those who always knew they needed him, before their eyes could see him, for the ones who took the word of a woman at a well, and the women whom he chose to tell in the garden first? Their witness of his glory, a gospel story, carried on the wind of their word like honeysuckle scent of spring. He sent it on women's lips to reverse the curse of Eve and Adam and Eve and me, to weed the fruit of the tree at its root and shoot forth a new rod of redemption. Budding through thorn bush of death, he arose, bloomed from the very tomb where their sin seed was planted originally. In me, in us. For whom did he rise? For those needing new pairs of eyes, for the blind who called him by name, Son of David, for the lame, the demon-possessed who possessed a sixth sense of his holiness, shouting, Son of God, for the lepers who couldn't keep their mouths shut for the shout of their praise, for those desperate for a change of season. He let them be the reason that everyone else would believe. The original sowers of the seed on the edge of society had nothing but a testimony and the responsibility to go and tell. With whom does he go? He goes with those who know they can't do it alone, who seek and find the kinds of God's image unlike their own, to behold with unscaled eyes, who prize their brother as yet another reflection of God's resurrection, their sister, another version of God's face from every place on the planet and political spectrum, from Jerusalem to all the ends of the earth. He built the church on grounds as diverse as Babel's schism, so no bias or ism is able to divide the church. She is stable and standing as a witness that our God is with us, and that as sure as he is, we are alive. And no chasms as wide, no mountains as high, no lie can defy the links of the love that he has for us.
We say